Hi, this is Chris with Ware. In this video, I'll be walking you through what a typical day using Ware might look like, while highlighting its core features and functionality. Let's take a look. Your day using Ware begins with navigating to the unique URL that takes you to the login page. This page can be customized to show your organization's logo. We can use a Ware specific username and password, or use single sign-on through Google Workspace or Azure Active Directory. Once we log in, we are taken to the dashboard, which shows us a high-level overview of work order data. Each chart represents a different view of the data and allows us to easily navigate to the list of work orders they represent. Each day, we want to deal with the latest work orders that have been created. We can quickly access them by clicking this bar. On this management page, we can use the Actions menu to export, print, and bulk update selected work orders. We can customize this page by selecting the columns shown. In addition, we can search for keywords or set up filters to search by specific criteria and save that selection in a custom view for quick access later. Now we want to open a work order and assign it to our staff. We can click the number of the work order to bring up the edit screen. Here in the Details section, we can change the status of the work order and assign it to the technician we want to perform the work. Multiple technicians can be selected if necessary. In the Locations and Assets area, we can associate a work order with either a place or a piece of equipment that this work needs to be done. This work order has been scheduled against an asset. All the information about that asset, including pictures of it and documents attached to it, are accessible here. In the Inventory area, we can consume items from our quantities on hand. In the Additional Information area, we can add custom fields such as drop-downs, checkboxes, and text fields to capture additional information about this work order that are important to you. In the Attachments area, we can upload pictures and documents to the work order. Once we make all the necessary changes, we can save our work order. At that time, the assigned technician can receive an email notification. That user can then log in to the system and manage the work orders that have been assigned to them. They can access the work order in the same way. When the work order is finished, they can change the status, add a comment, and record the labor hours spent performing this work. At that time, we can receive an email letting us know the work has been completed. Sometimes we want to create a work order to follow up on an issue discovered in the performance of scheduled maintenance. Clicking the plus sign here opens the Create Work Order screen. This screen can also be used by requesters in your organization to report work that needs to be done. In either case, this screen steps us through the process. If this were a recurring task, we could use this switch and enable the additional time-based scheduling step. But in our example, we want to report an issue. So we will satisfy the required fields on the Details step. Choose the asset to which this issue applies, No inventory is required, so we will skip it. Same for custom fields. On the attachment step, we can upload a picture of the issue we found as reference. Now we can click Submit to save. In addition to the day-to-day management of work, we may want to track metrics against the performance of your organization. We can use the Reports feature to build and save custom reports. The advanced filters allow us to look for work orders that meet the criteria we are interested in. Let's look for all the work orders assigned to this user that were also created this quarter. A specific date range could be set, but the sliding dates choice ensures that whenever we run this report in the future, we will get the results for the current quarter. Applying our filters shows the work orders that meet them. Additional columns can be turned on, and we can add a chart to our report. Let's create a pie chart that counts the work orders by the status they are currently in. We can give our report a name and save it. We could also export it or print it. So that's what a typical day using Ware might look like. For more information, you can email info@warecmms.com or click the link below to schedule a personalized, in-depth demonstration. Thank you.